This door has been damaged by someone trying to break into the cabin, so I'm going to cut out the piece that's damaged and glue in a new piece. The first cut is made with the little circle saw, electric circle saw. Nice and accurate. Sort of nice thin blade. I can't cut into the very corners with it, so I'm going to use the fane saw for that. One of these multi-tool, some people call it. I can't film while I'm doing it because I need both hands. So cut along the top edge with the circle saw. Let's find a piece of wood to fit it. I thought it was pine, but I think actually it's spruce. So I'm going to replace it with the same kind of material, and I'm going to replace it in the same kind of so that the rings are facing the same way. Don't think it's actually going to focus very well on that. Not too much conflict with the lock. And there's another lock there, also no conflict, so it shouldn't weaken it at all. The final piece should be as strong as the original piece was before it was damaged. I'm gluing in the oversized piece. The important thing at this point is to get those joins perfect, the flat surfaces to glue against, and then put on a bit of pressure with a couple of straps around the width, and then these G-clamps on the top. They're very strong, those G-clamps. I mean, they're pressing quite a lot of kilos. So when that's dry, take a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours to dry. I'll cut the excess off with a circle saw again, and then plane it. That's the one I did earlier on. With some difficulties focusing. And I've also took the opportunity to just scrape off the loose paint and sand down the surface so that this time it will actually key properly. alkyd oil doesn't sit very well on linseed oil paint, that's for sure. There's such a poor ability to stay glued on that you can just blow it off with compressed air. After a few years probably. I don't know quite how many years this has been painted, but I quite like the old paint there. See if I can make something a bit similar for the customer. Find out what they want. Bye. See, this paint wasn't properly prepared before it was painted. I think actually there's another coat between the red one and the green one. With some kind of pale colour, which actually looks to me like it is linseed oil paint as well, which just goes to testify for the fact that if you don't key the surface with the sandpaper before you paint onto linseed oil paint, you'll have problems with it. Apart from anything else, the alkyd oil paint also has a different tension to it than the linseed oil paint, so that sometimes it pulls off the surface because of the different tension. Difficult to explain. Anyway, you can read all about it, I'm sure, online. Riksantikvad, if you speak Norwegian. Riksantikvad has really good websites about restoring old buildings, paintwork especially. Jon Brenner is the guy that is always expert on it. So look him up.